through this family gathering, which is also a congregation. The Reverend Joseph Hardy, the local parish minister from St. Bride's in Douglas, followed by Reverend Tom Nichol, the Assistant Chaplain General of Scotland, a much bemedalled cleric who will lead the prayers. He received the MC in North Africa, the MBE in Korea, and he's followed by Dr. Donald MacDonald, the senior minister present, former regimental chaplain to both the 1st and 2nd battalions between 1925 and 1939 in India and Burma. He's now retired, lives in Montrose, and he will give the final address to the Cameronians. Dr. MacDonald wearing a John Knox Geneva cap. The communion table was made by Italian prisoners of war in 1946 at Lanark. And upon it is a cross presented to the Kirk of the 1st Battalion, the Cameronian Scottish Rifles, by past and present members of the battalion in January 1961. Behind the cross you can see the sword, which is the sword of William Cleland, the 1st commanding officer of the Cameronians, who was killed when he was under 30. He used it at the great battles of Drumclog and Bothwell Brig. And now, as soon as this congregation has been gathered, we can just see the signals of firing 3 very lights, which is the signal that all is ready to begin. And now the Colonel of the regiment.
A gracious message from Her Majesty the Queen. Please convey my warm thanks to the commanding officer, the officers and men of the 1st Battalion of the Cameronian Scottish Rifles for their loyal message on their disbandment. This is a sad occasion, but the regiment can look back with great pride, as I do, on distinguished history of nearly 300 years of service to their country. As your sovereign, I wish to pay tribute to the splendid achievements of a fine Scottish regiment, and to wish you all every good fortune in the future. Signed, Elizabeth R. I will now ask General Count Bunda